Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we are working on this Nespresso Inicia, and of course it has the obvious problem with water leaking inside of the capsule chamber here. And in this case, this is not due to a uncleaned or clogged infuser plate. It's actually due to the O-ring on the capsule chamber, on the capsule, let's call it piston. And I will show you step by step how to change this this O-ring. I have a new one here, and I will show you step by step. So first of all, remove all the accessories as usual, water tank and this chamber and yeah, the cup holder. Then you will need a Torx, a T10 Torx, and you have to remove these two screws. These are the only two screws that you have to remove. First of all, let's close it, completely closed, like this. If you have it open, then you cannot remove the face plates, so be sure that you have it in closed position. After you remove both screws, with a sliding motion, remove the handle, and with a flathead screwdriver, insert it here in this area. Here and here you have these clips, and starting from this side, work your way to the entire bottom. So you see already we have a problem. This is not correctly placed. That's why I said be sure that you have it 100% closed, like this, 90 degrees, so horizontal. Okay, now gently wiggle it a little bit. Don't force it. If you see that it's a little bit stiff and doesn't want to come out, use something, a pry tool, a plastic one, like for example this one, and work your way also on the sides, like this, and it will eventually snap out. You have your first one, and then the other one is basically the same. Start from the side. Don't worry if you hear clicks, or even if you break some pads, no problem, it's basically indestructible. You have the second one off. Good. Then here comes the tricky part. Well, not yet. You first of all, you have to remove the holder for the power cable, and then remove the power cable. First of all, the ground, then the line, and then the neutral. Now you have your cable completely off. Put it aside. Then here's the tricky part. First tricky part, you have to remove this cover for the water tank inlet. Here again, start from one side. Don't worry if you hear some cracks, or it's a very hard plastic, so just do it like this, and then on the other side, and eventually here, and then push it over here. So first of all, you have two zones here. Pry it a little bit on that direction and then just push aside on this side, and then when you have it like this, just slide it off. Good. Now you have only the unit, and this unit is from two sides, as you can see. First side is this L shape here, so you have to have it on the upside, the part with where the cables were. So be sure you don't have it with this side up, because this is the base and this is the upper housing. So here you see you have a shape where you can put your finger and try push it on this side, and it's snapped right off. Don't worry if some pads are broken, don't worry, it will still fit on and no problem will be. In this case, for me, this was very, very simple. It was open before, but for the first time it will be really, really difficult for you to get it off. Good. Now we have to remove from the base part the entire mechanism and everything. It's a really compact unit, and you have to put it in this way. Put your hand here on this part. This is the part where the main bore sits, and this is the heater element and the brewing mechanism here. Here we have to work inside of here, so we need access to this. So just put your hand here and gently pry it up. This part has to come together with this part here, so it has to slide out. Take your time. Push also on this side, like this. Forgot to remove this. You have to remove this. So for this, you have to put back again the handle. And open the unit like this. And then put your fingers here and just pull through towards yourself, and this will come off. Now we can slide off the entire mechanism from here, like this. So you see already here it's sliding off. Again, we need to close it back. Otherwise we cannot remove this part here. It has this specific shape. So everything has to slide off like this. The pump, the casing for the housing, and you should have it like this. Now you have to remove the two bearing sides. So put it on the side, push it down and pull. Let me show you like this. Push it down and pull this side off. Then push it down and pull this side off. Don't worry, you can put it either way around, doesn't matter which is which. And now we can remove this housing of the brewing mechanism. You have to remove it by pulling it outside and then up. You can see you have the shape over here, like this. Put it aside. And then we have this part here, which be careful with these tabs. They are really, really brittle. So take your time with this. You have two sides, this one and this one, two clips. So again, one, and then the other one. Don't pull it a lot, just a little bit. Be careful on this part, because otherwise you will snap them. And now look, already we have this O-ring here, which looks really bad, but we will change it. We have to clean also inside of this. This looks really bad here, so a lot of coffee has entered here, so we will clean it and then put everything back together. So let's take a little bit of alcohol. Let's take one of the brush. Nice cleaning. Let's take a clean cloth. This is where the O-ring will sit, so it has to be really clean. And then also try to clean this part inside of here. This is really dirty. Let's let the solution get out. All right, already it looks better. Good. Let's clean also the springs. We have two of them, one big one and one smaller one. And now let's put the new O-ring on. See if this is better. Looks like it, yes. So already here. Already looks better. Good. Then this comes in the middle, and this comes over, and then with this part on the downside we put it back together until it snaps into position. Like this. Good. Then put this back on. As I said, first like this and then like this. Put the bearings back with this part on the upper side, on the front of the unit. First push. Push and insert. First one is there, then push and insert. Second one is there. And now let's put everything back together. So bottom housing here. You have to slide this. So be careful, this part should slide perfectly into the grooves on the housing. Like this. So you see, perfect fit. Then the pump should be here, and this suppressor has to be inserted into this groove here. Okay. And now we put this water intake here, and we put the upper part of the housing. This also has to have a sliding motion, but first we have to introduce the two buttons. So first we have to insert the two buttons here. Be sure these are fitted. And then it will click in place. Be sure you have the grooves here aligned. Then if you have it, you put the upper part correctly in. Good. Then let's put the cable back. First of all, the ground, then the line, then the neutral. Pose the cable as it was, also through here, like this. Put the cable retainer back, like this. Insert this part back in. Clicks. Now the sides. This is the first one. As you can see, snaps into place. Then this one with the hooks, just hook it here, like this. Once it's aligned, just be sure this part will enter, and then should click into place. Be sure the groove is here covered, like this. This means you have a well assembled machine. Then insert this handle, put the screws back, open the machine and insert this part back, like here. Should go through this until it snaps into place, and yeah, that's it. You have changed the O-ring to your machine, and in this case the water should not come out anymore. So I hope you like this video. If yes, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. See you in the next one. Bye bye.